Good morning, everybody. So today I am going to add some more black to this. I'm actually kind of liking it just like it is. I mean, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I want to do many more layers. So it just depends on the piece. So I'm liking this kind of the way it is, but I want more black in here. More black details, more black design. Who knows? After I add the black, I may want to cover it up with something, but this is the direction I feel like I want to go. And then I'm going to paint the sides black. And then I will show you, I use this sponge to do the sides. I will show you how it looks on the wall. I love how it looks on the wall when the sides are painted black, or if the sides are painted, a similar design to what's on here. But the black on the sides for a colorful piece like this really makes it pop, and it makes it a little bit three-dimensional. Now, this is not a very thick canvas. This is only a half-inch canvas, just a regular cheapo one. The ones that are an inch and more like a box are, much more expensive. And I love those too, but I buy these mostly. If I'm doing a special piece, I will definitely get the thicker canvas. But for myself and just, pieces like this that I do, I use the 1-inch canvas. You can use anything you like. It's just a preference. Obviously the ones that stick out much more from the wall look more three-dimensional, and they look great when you paint the sides black. But anyway, I'm using my enamels, black enamel. It's going to have a little bit of a gloss to it. And I just pour a little in the cap, like usual. And I have my round brush. And I'm just going to go around different areas. I may add a little water to this because it's just a little too thick. I'm just going to go around different areas where I feel like I want to have a thicker line. And I may do something after I add the black, because one of my favorite things is color and black and white. I love color in a background, and then I love to add, I'm sorry, I'm concentrating so it's hard for me to talk. I love black and white, like stripes or black with white polka dots. I just love how that looks. And I may go back in and add some stripes to this. Who knows, I may hate it when I'm done and paint over it. Not over the whole thing, but paint over what I'm doing now. And it's nice to have the black as the contrast to the color. Now, not every line is going to be as thick. I may use my thin brush as well. And I'm going to keep turning it. And you can do any designs you like. I choose stripes, dots, circles, lines, thick line, thin line. And you don't have to be fussy. See, these are all different. They didn't all come out evenly, and that's fine. I'm going over some of the ones that I already added. And I'm not going to do the whole piece. I'm just going to do little areas. I keep turning to get a different perspective. And I'm not gonna do designs around every mark, like I'm just doing half of that. And then I'll add some down here. It balances it out a little. If I did around both, it would be too much. And sometimes I have a hard time deciding where I'm going to put something. I know I want to put something somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Something up here. Now I would do a mark in each, but then that would match that, and I don't want it to match that. I want it to look different than that. But I need something up here. I'm thinking I will just go along the edge here. Like that, but then I have to do something up in that corner too, just to have a little balance. I think I'll make some marks here. And then up in this corner. But I feel like I want it to be thicker up in this corner. I think I'm going to cover this whole blue around there. Yes, I like that. I like that very much. And then I want to continue this down, and this, and connect this. Sometimes what I do that pisses me off is I'll cover something that I liked. I hate that. Like, before, I liked what was under here, but I covered it. Sometimes by mistake. But sometimes I get focused on something I like and I'll stare at it and then I'll cover it by mistake. I don't know why I do that. I find myself doing that a lot. Covering up pieces that I like rather than pieces I don't like. Or areas I like rather than areas I don't like. Let me see, where else? I feel like something here. I'm not sure what. I don't have many circles. Much better. Okay, I'm going to stop here because I kind of like it is, but I feel like it might need something else. But I'm going to paint the sides first, because then I'm going to put it up on the wall and look at it for a few days. Something tells me I'm not done, but I'm not sure what I want to do. So I am dipping my sponge brush, my sponge, whatever you call this, to make it a little moist. Then I'm going to dip it in the black. And I'm just going to kind of wipe it across the side. Across the edge. And it gives a nice clean edge. It's okay if it goes a little bit up on the curve of the canvas. See that nice clean edge? That's why I use this sponge brush. I'm trying to show you in the video. And then you can go over it with a brush if you miss a few little sections. Keep your hands on the bottom of the canvas because you don't want to touch anything up here. A little more water. And I don't hold it on the stick. I hold it up here with my fingers pressing firmly. And it just gives such a great even finish. I used to use just a sponge. Now sometimes I don't paint black. Sometimes I have such a nice design that I've added to the sides that I don't paint it black. But with something so colorful like this, I feel like the black edges really ground it and just make it look good. Alright, now I'm going to let this sit. And I'm going to take a picture of it later and show you how it looks on the wall. And I'm going to leave it up. Part of me wants to do the edge here. I'm just tilting it and adding a little bit on the edge. For some reason I felt like doing that. And down here as well. So I'm going to leave this up a few days. And figure out what I want to do with it. I'm just cleaning my sponge brush, and that's it. I will show you pictures of how it looks up on the wall, and then we'll see next week where I want to go with this. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day.